Hi y'all, welcome back. I'm Lainey, in case you don't know, and today we're going to make sauerkraut. So you may be wondering why you would want to make sauerkraut, and other than it tastes really good, it's a great additive to your meals. If you make it and let it sit and ferment on the shelf, usually for up to about 2 weeks, then it creates a good for your gut bacteria. So there's tons of things on Google, just Google it and look up the benefits of fermented sauerkraut, and it puts really good probiotics into your guts. So a lot of people take a probiotic pill, and I'm not saying to stop taking a probiotic pill or anything like that, but they're very expensive, and it's actually, there's a lot of science behind the probiotic pills that it's very hard for them to keep the good bacteria alive in the pills. There are very little good bacteria left in the pills. So doing it this way, you're basically creating a live food, and it's so good for you. Loads of good bacteria are being put into your stomach flora, and the thing with probiotics is they have to colonize, and there has to be a mass amount of them to work. So I think it's just like 2 tablespoons of kraut a day, you are putting more bacteria, good bacteria, into your gut than taking that pill. For me, I have to really process this for a really long time to start something new. So I hope that I can show you and make it super simple for you. And I hope you'll Google it. I hope you'll get a good fermenting book. I can't recommend this cookbook enough. It's so simply laid out for you. And I was intimidated at first, but after, like I said, processing and going back and rereading, and honestly, I just really skipped all the front and went just straight into the recipes on how to do it, and found that I was overwhelmed because I was trying to read all this information and retain it, when really you just need to jump right in and start into the recipes, especially with it's called naked kraut in there, and it's the easiest one to do. Like I said, cabbage and salt, and that is it. And then your hands, and you stuff it into a jar and you let it sit for up to 2 weeks. You can let it sit for less if you don't like stronger kraut, and then you just pop it in your refrigerator and pull out a couple tablespoons per meal. All of my kids like it except one, and she says it hurts her stomach. You want to start off, if you've never had fermented vegetables, you want to start off really small. So maybe even a teaspoon, because if you don't have that live bacteria in your gut, then it could hurt your stomach. So you want to start off really small by putting that into your stomach daily, and then you can work yourself up to. Now, I'm only up to about 2 tablespoons a day. My husband can eat more, and actually 2 of my boys eat more, and it doesn't bother them at all. Something you want to work up to, but honestly, I feel energized when I eat the kraut, and my stomach really feels good when I eat it. You can buy fermented sauerkraut. You have to make sure it's never been processed through heat, because that kills the good bacteria. You can buy it, but it's expensive, and there's really no reason to. So I just want to encourage you today. It's my desire to share this kind of process with our family. We actually just started fermenting foods like a little over a month ago. I've been researching it for years, and I just, like I said, have been intimidated, and just diving right in has been amazing, and it's just really blessed our family. So I just wanted to share with y'all. I have 3 heads of cabbage. I'm doing 2 different kinds. I'm doing one that's called this naked kraut, which is just simple, plain, nothing in it, just a cabbage and a saltwater brine. And then I'm doing one called lemon dill kraut. So it has some lemon juice and some dill weed spices. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is cut the cabbages in half and take out the hard core. You don't want to use metal in your brine solution in kraut because it's reactive to the solution. So I have 2 plastic bowls that we're going to put the kraut into. So you want to cut your cabbage pretty thin. I don't like to use a food processor or a grater because, to me, In my personal taste, I don't like my sauerkraut to be super, super like stringy thin. I like it to be a little bit chunky. So I'm finishing up putting this last bit of cabbage in this bowl. And then we're going to sprinkle our salt. You don't add water. I think I said that wrong a while ago. You don't add water to kraut. You are going to massage the kraut, and it's going to create its own brine with the salt. On a little bowl, we're going to do, it's 1 head of cabbage, and I do not like mine super, super salty. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon of sea salt. And on the big batch, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of sea salt because we did 2 heads of cabbage. It's 1 to 2 tablespoons of dill. So I think I'm going to start off with, well, I don't know, I really like dill, so I think we'll do 2. We'll go ahead and do 2 tablespoons of dill. And then while the boys are massaging the cabbage, I'm going to start mincing in the garlic. I have my little,
Can you do that?
no, it's real hard to push. It's a Pampered Chef little mincer. You can just put your garlic in there, peel and all, and it minces it for you. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to work on getting some juice out of the lemons. When you start massaging your cabbage with your salt in it, it creates its own juice, and you'll see at the end how much juice, which is called brine, this thing is going to make at the end. So you can start on that one, and then you are going to get to do the lemon dill one. So I'm going to mix this dill in a little bit for you. So you're going to do the same thing as him. You're going to squish and press that cabbage, okay? Yeah, I'll give you a turn in just a second. Solomon's 5 and Jesse's 9. Jesse's actually getting ready to be 10 in March 5th. So it's great to incorporate your kids into helping something they enjoy. Well, how does it feel?
Good. Good to eat.
Is it getting watery?
Yeah. Super watery.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to actually cover the 2 bowls with a little towel for just a few minutes. We're going to clean up our mess and cover this so that the juices get to flowing better and creates the brine, maybe about 10 minutes. And we're going to grab maybe a bite to eat for lunch, and we'll be back with you to show you how we fill the jars. Okay, so we're back. And when you make your cabbage thicker, it does have a harder time getting the juice. But this is smelling really good. Like, really good. I love dill though. My husband's not a massive dill fan, but it's really good. Oh, you probably can't see. Can you see that juice? Oh yeah. This one's not as juicy, I think, because it didn't have the lemon, but it's still pretty juicy. So this didn't have the lemon juice, and you still see all that. So here's our jars, and you can't find my funnel, so I'm just gonna put it in the jar. Fine. This actually will fit into a quart jar. If you don't have a half gallon, you can just do quart jars. And then when you get all your, you're gonna pour your liquid on in there. Then we're gonna push this down. Cabbage to all be underneath your brine. As this sits, I will make more, I'll push this down tighter and create more juice, more brine as it sits. And then we'll fill this jar. I was hoping this would take up more of the jar than that one. I should have put that one in a quart actually. Lots of the fermented veggies, you need to leave a headspace. I feel like you need a couple inches of a headspace anyway, because when you push down and get that tighter in there, for the next couple weeks, it's going to create more of the juice, and you need more room to like push it down and have more room for that juice to have space to go. Give room for that juice. This is fermenting vegetable hack. So I shared this in another video on my big, like 5-gallon jar. I took one of these cutting board plastic mats, and I traced the jar, or the jar lid of a wide mouth lid. I traced and cut that out. And instead of using a cabbage leaf as a topper, you can actually purchase glass floaters, they're called, and you put them on top, and they help weigh down and push down your vegetables to keep it under your brine. So I'm going to try these. I have never tried these in the little jars. I tried it for my 5-gallon jar, and it worked fabulous. And this is what I paid. I think I paid $1.97 for 3 mats. So I'll have plenty of these. So you just squeeze it in. Yeah, so it might not be covered. I should have made it a little bit bigger. But you get the point. But it actually is not too bad. So maybe you take your leaf. I'm going to show you this process anyway. So you take your leaf, and you want to get it to about the size that you need it, and you put that in here, and that's all you really have to use, like I said, and you push that leaf down. After I got it done, I decided to go ahead and put the half-gallon of the small batch into a quart jar, and you see it didn't even fill up. I've got plenty of headspace. So, and I actually that one was a good enough size for that I had cut. I recut this one, and so now it fits into the half-gallon jar. So.